I'm your cousin.
I'm Colleen, and this is Lucy, and this is Emma Jean.
We're having some difficulties here.
We're going to read this book, Emma Jeannie. This is called Heidi. It's my favorite book from when I was a kid, and I read it for Lucy when she was little.
And now Emma is butting the book.
But that's okay. We're going to read
usual. This is usual. Okay. On top of a mountain in the Swiss Alps, Heidi lived with her grandfather. Their home was a hut overlooking the valley, and behind it stood 3 old fir trees. Heidi loved to hear the wind rushing and roaring, and through the long branches.
Hi, Emma. Okay. Oh,
That's usual too.
Yep. Heidi had a happy life. Every day in the summer, she went up the mountain with Peter, the young goat herd. She knew the names of all the flowers, and she was friends with all the goats in Peter's herd.
This is ready for you.
And the reason we're reading it out here is because we have goats. Emma Jeannie. Okay.
My turn. Okay.
Oh, nope, that's our piece.
Sorry.
Right there.
In the winter, Heidi stayed inside at home. She's crazy.
Go ahead.
In the winter, Heidi stayed inside at home with grandfather. And watched him carve round wooden spoons or hammer together chairs or tables.
And sometimes Peter struggled up the snowy mountain path for Heidi and took her down to visit her mother and his blind grandma.
One day, Heidi's aunt came to take her to school. So off went Heidi to Frankfurt, far away.
Heidi soon made friends in Frankfurt. There was the good old doctor who came to see Heidi's cousin Clara, who never left without saying a kind word to Heidi. Hi, Emma Jeannie.
Hello.
Emma likes this book. We've read it before.
Yes, and she tries to eat it.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if that donkey eats the cover. There was Clara's grandmother.
Who taught Heidi to read. And of course, there was Clara herself. Pretty and sweet. What else? But so pale and frail and unable to walk or stand. Heidi told her over and over again about Grandfather and Peter and the merry goats and the great fir trees. Oh, if only you could go there, Heidi would say sadly. You'd see, you would grow well and learn to walk there. Oh, if only we were home.
I feel uncomfortable.
Don't worry, I got you. Okay.
I'm not really. Poor Heidi. She was so homesick for her mountains with the green valley spreading below. Here in Frankfurt, even from the golden steeple of the church, which she had visited before, as far as her eyes could reach, she could not see. She could only see the gray stone houses of the city. Many weeks went by, and every day Heidi grew paler and more homesick.
Excellent. The kind old doctor who came to see Clara spoke gravely to Mr. Seisman, Clara's father. Heidi has grown thin and pale with homesickness. You must send her home at once or she will be very ill, he said.
We're reading the wrong pages.
I know. We figured that out.
We do.
Oh well.
Well. The very next day.
Go ahead.
The
Very next day,
okay, get him away.
Heidi's bag was packed.
Heidi's bag was packed so she could go back to the mountains she loved. Heidi and Clara cried when they had to leave each other. But just wait, Heidi said.
Louder.
You
will.
You will. You will.
Come to visit us soon. Keep going. Keep it rolling. We got this. And then it was not long before Heidi was running up the path she knew so well, up to the grandfather's hut. Before grandfather had seen her coming, she had thrown her arms around his neck. Grandfather, she cried, Grandfather, I'm home and I'll never leave again.
Okay, Heidi had to run out to see the goats.
To here?
The goats. The goats to her. To here.
Wind.
To here.
Wind.
She
Had to hurry down. She had to hurry down the mountain path to Peter's grandmother, who wept with joy to find that Heidi could read now.
And every day, at least 6 times a day, she said to her grandfather, we must bring Clara up here. Here Clara will get well and strong.
No problem here, huh?
Nope. Don't be surprised.
Heidi had her way at last, and one day a little procession wound up the mountain. Clara, well wrapped in shawls and blankets, was being carried up in a chair. Her father, carrying more warm shawls, followed behind.
And one day, if you come here, this will happen to you.
Okay, here you go.
I am going to stay with you, Clara told Heidi. I am going to stay with you, Clara told Heidi, her soft blue eyes shining. I am going to stay with you and grandfather and Peter and the goats for 4 whole weeks.
Sorry. Then Father will come back.
Then Father will come back for me. Heidi could do nothing but hop for joy.
And she's hopping for joy.
And Frank is not cooperating.
Every day after that, Peter carried Clara up where Peter kept his goat. He put her down on the warm, sweet grass, and then Heidi would pick flowers for her. Can you get that?
Oh my gosh.
And then Heidi would
A very good book.
Okay. And then Heidi would pick flowers for a friend. Or sit beside her to tell her the names of all the different goats. Your turn.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
Every day, Clara drank a great bowl full of sweet goat milk. This is so good, she sighed. And I am so hungry. At home, I never like to eat. It is the healthy mountain air, smiled Grandfather.
By the time Mr. Seaman came up to call for his little girl, instead of a pale invalid, he found a tall, smiling, rosy-cheeked Clara, who came walking toward him on Heidi's arm. This is the last page, nice and loud.
Okay. Mr. Seaman ran up and clasped her in his arms. How is this possible? He cried. How is this possible? And Heidi kept dancing around them both, singing happily. I knew the mountains would make you well. I knew they would make you well.
Excellent, and we'll send you a better book, because I think half of it just got eaten all up.
And now all of it is.
Apparently,
Feed this to them.
they taste really, really good.
2 donkeys.
But we'll send you a brand new one.
We promise.
We promise.
This won't happen when you get it, because there aren't any donkeys at your house, hopefully.
But we can't wait to meet you guys and give you hugs and kisses.
We
right?
love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.